downsizing?
What do you want, Tariq?
I want back in. Yeah, I need to connect without Noma or Tahada's knowing.
Davis Lane.
Zion, long time.
Place a bet.
I'm here on business, remember?
That's enough for 12 bricks. 15's the minimum.
The only reason this agreed to meet with us is your last name. Like it or not, like him or not, it helps. And we both need this to work.
Ever since Davis introduced you to, I feel like motherfuckers been keeping shit from me. Everybody knew the Russians lost their product. Oh, it was everywhere. A vacuum I expected to fill. Who's supplying them?
You didn't hear this shit from me. I heard their supplier is some British bitch, Noma.
I can close my eyes and picture every inch of the city. It's my home. People like yourself, they come in and try to colonize territory that don't belong to them. Feel the need to remind them of who was here first. Heard what happened down at the funeral. That's not the send-off for no G deserves at all.
I appreciate that. I know you respected him.
Him? Monet, your whole family.
You sure about that? But he ain't even violating.
Touch me.
What you think you doing, little nigga?
How about we take this in the ring?
We don't do that in here. The winner, my brother, Kane Tahada.
What up with the YouTube? What's good with y'all? What's up with everybody? What's the deal with y'all? I'll go by the name of DC, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about TARIQ St. Patrick and Zion from Power Book 2 Go Season 4, and whether or not if TARIQ is going to take him out of Episode 6, because based off the Season 4 Part 2 teaser, it's looking like TARIQ and Zion possibly is going to be having an altercation with each other in the second half of Season 4, which possibly might lead to the death of Zion. So today I'm going to talk about that and just give y'all my thoughts and my opinion about it. If you're finding my channel for the first time and you like the videos that I upload and create, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to get updated on all content I post on my channel. And also leave your comments and theories down below in the comment box so y'all let me know y'all predictions for this second half of Season 4. Now we got introduced to Zion's character in Episode 3 when Davis helped TARIQ and Brandon out with finding the connect in exchange for 20% of their profits. So he introduced them to Zion, and ever since then, TARIQ and Brandon has been working for Zion and moving product on the low until Episode 5 when Noma found out about it after Anya dropped a bag of coke out of her purse after she returned home from kicking it with TARIQ, which led to Noma finding out from Effie that TARIQ is back in the game moving product at Stansfield after he made an agreement with Noma to not move any product in the streets or anywhere else in exchange for his life. And in that same episode, we saw Noma and Zion have some words for each other after Zion found out from Brandon that Noma is supplying the Russians, which was a problem for him because he was trying to supply the Russians since they lost their supplier in Episode 2 after Don Carter and his task force arrested the Russian supplier. And when Noma planted her flag in New York City, Zion doesn't like the fact that Noma is moving in on his territory. And he let that be known to her in Episode 5 when she was meeting up with Wally Adams, which pissed Noma off because with Zion popping up at this dinner meeting that Noma was having with Wally Adams, Wally started to second guess Noma and believe that she was connected to Zion. But with the help of Davis was able to smooth things over and convince Wally Adams to keep working with Noma. Kane also helped Noma out by confronting Zion about disrespecting her, as well as beating him in his own ring at his underground fight club after Zion cheated and hit Kane with some brass knuckles. And with Zion losing his fight against Kane, I do believe he's going to be on the warpath and tripping on everybody, including TARIQ and Brandon in the second half of Season 4, which could lead to his death. Because Zion was already questioning Brandon about Noma and the Russians in Episode 5. And he also let it be known to Brandon that he feels like ever since Brandon and TARIQ came around him, it seemed like people had been keeping secrets from him. And TARIQ and Brandon is low-key keeping a secret from Zion because Zion doesn't know that TARIQ used the product that him and Brandon got from Zion Soldier Roman in Episode 3 to get Effie and Kane to take out Roman by alleging that Roman was dealing at Stansfield as a way for them to clear an open spot in Zion's organization so TARIQ and Brandon could work with him. Because at the time when TARIQ and Brandon was trying to work with Zion didn't have any more spots left in his organization, and he let that be known to TARIQ and Brandon. He like, even if I wanted to supply y'all, my organization is full. I ain't got no more spots left. So as a way for TARIQ and Brandon to work with Zion, because Davis felt like this was the only way that they could make some money, TARIQ decided to use Effie and Kane to take out Roman for him by alleging that Roman was dealing at Stansfield. And we all saw what transpired in Episode 3. Kane set Roman's shipment of drugs on fire, which was worth $300,000. Roman got arrested by Don Carter and Kamal Tate as well as his task force in that episode, and when Don Carter arrested Roman, this opened up a spot in Zion's organization for TARIQ and Brandon to work with him. But with TARIQ and Brandon trying to find a way to get on Noma good graces based off the Episode 6 synopsis, which is titled Devil's Playground, I believe Zion might find out the truth about what Tariq and Braden really did by getting rid of Roman so they could work for Zion and his organization, which could possibly lead to this fight scene between Tariq and who I possibly believe to be Zion. I definitely believe this is Zion choking out Tariq based off the tattoo that's on his left shoulder. And based off this next scene right here where we see Tariq pointing his gun at somebody, I believe this is Zion that Tariq is shooting at. My theory is that I think Zion is going to have the upper advantage on Tariq, but I think Tariq is going to overcome Zion and get the upper advantage on him and take him out. Because I can't see Tariq and Braden trying to get back on Noma good graces unless they need a new connect. That's the only way I could see Tariq and Braden trying to get back on Noma good graces. And if Zion does get taken out by Tariq in episode 6, I believe this is why Tariq and Braden is trying to get back on Noma good graces and possibly try to do business with her again. But I don't think this is going to happen because there's too much animosity between Tariq and Noma, and Tariq is already messing around with Noma's daughter Iron trying to get back at her, so I don't believe this is going to happen, to be honest. Even though Davis McClain is going to be there at this meeting that Tariq is going to be having with Noma and Kane, which I also believe is going to happen in episode 6, but I don't feel like they're going to be able to come to a mutual understanding, to be honest. I feel like Tariq and Noma is still going to have issues with each other in this second half of season 4, and I honestly just don't see these two working together again, if you ask me. But you never know what the future holds in power, man. This is the final season, and if Zion does get taken out, I'm pretty sure Tariq and Braden is going to try to find another connect. So you never know what could happen in the second half of season 4, but like I said earlier in the video, I don't see Tariq and Braden working with Noma again. I don't see that happening at all. And then another theory that I want to talk about in regards to Zion possibly getting taken out by Tariq in episode 6, this is just a theory of mine. I could be reaching. This is not no confirmation from anybody, but I noticed a few things watching the first teaser that they released back in March when they first announced that Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4 was going to be the final season, as well as watching this part 2 teaser that they released after episode 5 went off. And from what I noticed in both of these teasers, they showed scenes of Tariq taking out somebody. And when I tend to see stuff like this in the teasers and trailers that they be releasing, I automatically assume that this is a side character and this is not one of the main characters that's in the show. We all know in the first episode of season 4, we saw Tariq take out Agent Young, which wasn't a main character like Effie, Kane, Drew, and Diana. I mean, Agent Young is still a character in the Power universe regardless, but he's more of a side character if you ask me. And in the season 4 part 2 teaser, we also see another scene of Tariq taking out somebody. So with them showing us a scene of Tariq taking out somebody in the part 2 teaser, which I believe to be Zion, I believe we might see this scene take place in episode 6 when we come off this 2-month break. Just like we saw Tariq take out Agent Young in part 1, I wouldn't be surprised if we see this scene right here where we see Tariq taking out somebody, which I believe to be Zion, transpire in part 2 when the second half air on September 6th. Just like we saw Tariq take out Agent Young in episode 1, I would not be surprised when we come off this 2-month break we see the same thing happen in episode 6. Just to set the tone for this second half of season 4, I would not be surprised if that happens at all. This is just my theories and speculations. I could be wrong, but we just gonna have to wait and see on September 6th when they air part 2 of season 4. If you feel like Zion is going to get taken out of episode 6 or just get taken out in general in the second half of season 4, let me know. As well as y'all predictions and theories for this second half of season 4. I want to hear all you guys' theories and speculations going into these last 5 final episodes of Power Book 2 Ghost. If you like the videos that I upload and create, make sure to hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm, and also hit that post bell notification button to get updated on all content I post on my channel. More videos is on the way. If you haven't checked out the last 2 videos I dropped, go check them out. I'm gonna leave them down below in the description box. I dropped a theory video about Diana and whether or not she's going to survive episode 6, as well as another theory video about Kane and whether or not if he's going to choose Noma over his family. So if you haven't checked them out already, go ahead and check them out. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting me and rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys next time. Y'all take care, y'all be safe, and God bless.